Welcome to episode 1 of Body Talks Mind Lessons. So, before I get started, I want to answer 3 questions. First one is going to be, who am I? And second one is, why the name Body Talks Mind Lessons? And the third one is, what can you get out of it? So, let's go one by one. My name is Indu Agarwal, and I could give you my worldly introduction in terms of, yes, I've been a Silicon Valley entrepreneur, a person with health challenges, mother of twins, and, my education, blah, blah, blah. But let's get into something different, which is, who am I inside? And I started writing that introduction, and this is what I came up. At my heart, I am a seeker, open to what life brings on a daily basis, and just observing the miracle of life come together. And I have trained myself mindfully, since I practice mindfulness, and with the tools of body talk, to look for solutions and keep my energy positive in the midst of challenges of life. Do I succeed 100%? No, but I try. So now the second question was, why the name Body Talks Mind Lessons? So in our normal life, we all know that our mind is chattering all the time, and our body starts suffering. So normal life is mind talks, body listens. So consciously I wanted to reverse that equation so that my mind gets trained to listening and my body can talk and tell me what is wrong and what is right. So hence the name. The third question, what can you get out of various episodes of Body Talks Mind Lessons? What I want to accomplish is open up your world of consciousness. That means that you also become an observer of your body, of your mind, of your relationships, of your current life on a daily basis. Find miracles and get to the point where you can say that you are living your passion and you are living with a purpose. Now, let's get into the main gist of my episode. And I have divided it up into 4 to 5 parts. First part, I will call it Money Matters. And it will resonate with most of the people because, in order for us to survive here, we have to find a career, make money, and hopefully, be happy with it. I am the youngest of 6 children, and I was born in India. My parents emigrated from Pakistan. And somehow, I had this thing that I wanted to be a doctor. Even though it would have taken a lot of effort and a lot of money that my parents didn't have. So I worked very hard and I was very close to my goal, but for whatever reason, yes, money, one of them, I did not finish up in the medical school. Then I decided, hey, it's time to change my career. So I went and did master's in English literature. Totally opposite side. But I'm so happy I did that. That gave me such a good training of, soft matters of life that I still love it. And then moving forward, I moved to US. I live in the beautiful California now. Again, money matters, and I ended up doing master's in engineering and working in Silicon Valley for many years, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wouldn't say that. But at the same time, my principle became, how do I work money out of the equation of life? Somehow I felt that if I'm always seeking money, there is something very important that is being left behind. Do I really get satisfaction in life? No, I don't. There is something I still need to do, and I kept on searching for it. And on top of that, side effects of when you are pursuing money, when you are under the normal stresses of life, I started getting health challenges. So we'll talk about that in part 2. That a lot of these health challenges, it was like one thing converting into another. Started off with having carpal tunnel because of all the typing I was doing. And then it became panic attacks where, out of the blue, I just, became claustrophobic, and I didn't know when I was going to get this panic attack. Okay, deal with that, and then, back problems came in. And on top of that, I kept on feeling that whenever I go see a doctor, I feel like that something is missing in my health care. Where am I as a part of my own self-care? I had no answers to that. And then I came up with another sentence. I have to become my own primary care physician. And as a result, I started seeking a healthcare modality that will take care of my body and mind, and also make me feel that I am empowered, that I can understand what is going on in my body and how I can help myself rather than being dependent on other people. My health challenges intensified. Now I had a chronic condition, glaucoma, which impacts your eyes, and found out that I was severely impacted and could even go blind. Then the last one that really became a big problem was sciatica pain. I had so much pain one time for 6 months that it was almost, I had to quit work and take care of myself. But when that happened, there was something else that got implanted in my mind, and that was, if I pay attention, maybe I can do something with it. Very surprisingly, I decided not to take medical intervention. Whatever they were suggesting would have been drastic. That means either a surgery or something big like that. And I said, no, this is not going to happen. I need to suffer, and maybe this suffering is necessary to learn about myself. And that's what I did. I just kept waiting, hoping that there is a breakthrough that's going to happen. And it did happen. It took about 3-4 months, and what I realized was that there was a kind of emotional holding pattern that I had. I was angry about something, and I had never even realized that I do not own up to my emotions. I just suppress them like anybody, pretending to be having a normal life. And I was just imploding. I was very surprised because I thought I knew myself. No. So as a result, now that I realized what was going on emotionally and I acknowledged it, I didn't know what to do with it. So I started wondering where the solution was gonna come. And one day I just danced. I just danced for an hour and said, I'm going to break this leg that has sciatica pain. And my pain became a miracle and went away. Wow, I couldn't believe it. I kept on touching my leg and felt that it was going to come back tomorrow, and it didn't come back. So that gave me a clue that this is some kind of a energy holding pattern that becomes a pain. So, I was, even more curious that, wow, energy can cause such a big pain. That means there must be some way where we can release that energy. Yes, people know about acupuncture. That was one thing I did try, but I was still seeking something more. And that is when body talk showed up. Somebody introduced me that here is a healing modality that is consciousness healing and takes care of physical pains and mental anguish. I took one session and I was hooked. That is what I wanted to try. So I started taking classes. I wanted to be a practitioner. I wanted to, I was just so passionate about it that even while I was working, I was, taking classes, and I just wanted to be a practitioner of body talk. So that was my big introduction to a totally different healthcare system. Then, while I was still working, you can call this part 3 of my episode, another thing showed up in my world. Mindfulness was becoming mainstream, and it was introduced at my work. I took some classes, and I found that here is another thing that can train my mind to listen. So I became a teacher of mindfulness, and I was now providing classes to my fellow engineers, and I was loving it. Oh my God, I loved it so much that I wanted to make a career out of it someday. So when an opportunity came in, that is exactly what I did. So the part of what I do today. Today I have a business, and that is Body Talks, Mind Listens, and I practice both body talk as well as I give mindfulness classes. And I can't tell you how satisfying this has been. It is such a wonderful journey where I meet such wonderful people and fellow travelers around the world who have been practicing body talk and who have worked with thousands of people get better and get satisfaction in their life. So, what can you get out of it? As I said, that I want you to come together. In each one of these sessions, you will resonate with somebody who has a similar journey as you. And in addition to body talk, you may also find that there are other things that will come your way, because body talk works with any other modality that you are trying or you want to learn, whether that is Reiki, acupuncture, Western medicine, doesn't matter. Body talk can complement each and every modality that is out there. And not just as a healthcare solution. I also want you to think about body talk as a way to find your purpose and passion in life. Combine it with mindfulness so that you get to know the inner workings of your mind, and you can direct your energy to where you can get perennial satisfaction. And what you will find out is that you are not bound by money or others' wills, and it will be a lot easier to find the joy that you may have been seeking all of your life. Use body talk to help you out of any rut, any health challenges, any energy obstructions, and you use it to become real you. Now, in various episodes of Body Talks, Mind Listens, I'm going to bring fellow body talkers from around the world. I already have signed up, at least 25 people from New Zealand, Australia, UK, Canada, US, India, and South Africa. And I'm sure more will show up. So I would love you to keep listening to these episodes and send me feedback at Indu at bodytalksmindlistens.com. Don't forget the S after the talk and listen. Talkslistens.com. And I would love to hear how this podcast is helping you discover wonders of life, the miracle that life is. Don't go away yet. The best part is here, especially if you are based in India or you want to do something for your home country. This is how I am trying to help. So I decided 3 years ago that I wanted to expand Body Talk in India. For 30 years, there has been only one practitioner, and he was truly challenged to expand Body Talk. So I asked the universe to help me, and guess who shows up? A fellow Body talker from South Africa. Her name is Humera, and you will hear from her in one of the episodes. She said that she would help me. So 3 of us, me, Humera, and Suresh Dagor, who is a practitioner in India, we got together in 2019, and for the first time we brought Body Talk Access class to India. Now, the Access class is a 1-day self-healing techniques that you can use for the rest of your life. And it is offered virtually as well as in person in India. If you are interested, you can check out the IBA Global Healing site, and you can find a class that is suitable for you. Then in 2020, we went back and we offered the first Body Talk Fundamentals class. So this is the class that is suitable for anybody who wants to be a Body Talk practitioner, whether you may be practicing another modality already, or you just want to get into consciousness healing. And this is an intense 4 days class, usually done in person, but it can be done virtually as well. And we offered this one in 2020, and now we have 7 more practitioners in India. And what is the best part is that a lot of doctors have become interested in this modality. So, we have people who are practicing Western medicine and also using Body Talk to get to know their patients from a different perspective. Now, we are going back to India in October of this year, and we want to teach this class one more time, and who knows, many more times, and spread the word that Body Talk is for anyone and everyone. And if you are interested, please join us in this endeavor. And what makes me feel really, really blessed is that I'm in the company of such great people, and on a daily basis, it brings satisfaction to me that I can do something for my home country, that I had no clue that how I was going to connect back to my roots. So again, another miracle of life. So I wish you vitality and fulfillment in life, just like I have realized sitting here in my backyard in California and watching, beautiful autumn sage growing, and watching the butterflies come and go, and feeling the joy that is mine and the joy that I want to share with everyone in the world. Thank you.